Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I wanted to pull some cards for today and for tomorrow and for the 22nd. I'm pulling from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Holland. And what I wanted to do is just come in and kind of like give some guidance and clarity on the energies that's coming through for December 20th, 2020, 21st, and 22nd. As you all know, we have this great solstice coming upon us. The energies are already being felt through a lot of people right now. And I just wanted to, provide some clarity in that and maybe pull these cards. And then also maybe I'll do one tomorrow too. So it just really depends. But right now, this reading is for today, tomorrow, and of course the 22nd. So hope you enjoy it. Just moving some of my crystals around so I can have space to put the cards out so you can see them. So I've already saged the cards to clean them. Look at this beautiful sacred geometry. And I'm going to cut them and shuffle them. Ooh, almost. Ooh. All right, emotional withdrawal. This reading is for the collective, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. And, oh, that's way too many cards, y'all. Way too many. Let's try that again. And if Spirit wants me to have those cards, they'll come out again. So, I'm going to pull 3 cards. One for the 20th, one for the 21st, and one for the 22nd for the collective energies. And see what comes out. Give me something, Spirit, for the collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 21st. We got the 20th. Can we get the 21st, which is our great solstice day? So many messages that Spirit wants to bring us. I can definitely relate to the first card, emotional withdrawal, because I think that's what we're all kind of... Oops. Okay, we got 2 cards. Solar Plexus and Sacral Chakra. Look at that. I know y'all can't see it. Let me try to turn it in a way where you can see the cards. So the first one that came out is this one. And then Sacral Chakra came out on top of Solar Plexus, which just makes so much sense because that's order. So we're going to read those 3. And then we're going to pull one more card for the 22nd. Oops. I say one more card and they give me like 3 cards. So I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna ask Spirit for just 1 card because it's a lot of reading. Okay, thank you. And we have authority. Okay, so let's start with the first card, which is emotional withdrawal. And I'm going to set it on my Buddha so that I won't have to hold the card while I'm reading. So you can see that, right? All right. So it's a green card, so that means it's definitely associated with our heart chakra. Okay. And our heart chakra, of course, is about, it's that connecting chakra that connects us to all the other chakras that we have. So it's very important to make sure that our heart chakras are cleared, because when they're cleared, they can help us to work on our lower energy chakras and also our higher energy chakras. So emotional withdrawal. This card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life. whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some time alone so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. I love this because it is time for us to kind of go within and step into, especially today, right before this conjunction, to take time to meditate and heal and focus on what we have control over in our lives. You know, a lot of times we don't understand our power and what we're responsible for, what we're accountable for, which is ourselves, and then collectively humanity itself. With this incoming solar flash and solstice, I think that a lot of our conscious minds will be awakened to our purpose. It will be awakened to some of the gifts that we've always had that lie within ourselves that we just didn't recognize or didn't see. So definitely take the time today to just go within and reflect. And I like the way they have him on the beach. They have this rainbow energy behind him, and he's reflecting. He's facing the water. So, you know, when you look in the water, you see a reflection, right? So you get to see this other you. You know what I'm saying? You get to dissect that and figure yourself out. So emotional withdrawal is for today, 12/20/2020. And then we have sacral chakra and also solar plexus chakra. They both came out, one behind the other, 2 and 3. So I'm going to read both. And it's so funny because these are the chakras that are directly under the heart chakra. So you can't make that up, that they come out one behind the other. The key facts about your sacral chakra is that the color is orange, the sound is Vam, the element is water, which goes right back to today's card. These two cards are for the 21st, which is the solstice. So notice how they're orange and yellow, right? So the sacral chakra has to do with the testicles and the ovaries, and the key words for the sacral chakra is I want, right? So it's about your what you can create, right? Nurturing, bringing forth something new, birthing things, right? It's located 2 fingers below your navel, and it relates to your emotions. So it's a part of your emotional body. So that emotional withdrawal the day before is going to lead you into the sacral chakra energy, right? Your desires, your creativity, and your sexuality, right? So I'm sure the chakra that comes before the sacral chakra is the root chakra, which has a lot to deal with our sexual, sensual, feelings and desires as well. So it just leads right into the sacral chakra where you can actually start to create these things, right? To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, right? Move your hips, move your lower abdomen, use color meditation, focus on colors that are orangey colors, yellow, orange, deep yellows, hues. Practice yoga. That's another thing that's recommended for the sacral chakra balancing. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. So go within and really take time to provide yourself some self-care. Be sexy with yourself. Have fun with this avatar that you have, right? I was advised to do that months ago, and now I feel good about myself, within myself. Because I was at a point in my life where I felt like, oh, well, there's no need for me to provide myself self-care, love, and attention, because I didn't feel like I was getting it on the outside. But the reason why is because I wasn't loving and giving my own self attention and self-care. So, once you start to do that to yourself, you reflect that and then you get that back. So I love the sacral chakra. And then the solar plexus chakra, which is also one of my favorites. And notice how it looks just like the sun, which is our solar flash coming in for December 21st, right? Its color is yellow. The mantra sound for it is Ram, and it's to deal with fire. It deals with your pancreas and your adrenal glands. And the keywords for it is I can. And I love this card because for the longest time, I didn't have confidence in myself. I didn't believe in myself and the power of what I can do. And the solar plexus chakra just steps right on in and says, yes, you can, right? You can create. You can have confidence. It's located in the navel area just below the rib cage, and it represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. The energy center is where your emotions and feelings are recorded. So you have your emotional body here, and then it's recorded here, okay? It's associated with clairsentience, that inner feeling, the psychic reception area, which mine is like on fleek these days. I mean, my clairsentience is like 100%. I feel before I can even see things. So it's very important to keep this chakra balanced and clear. To balance this chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance, and movement once again, because it's dealing with that lower body energy, or breath work with color. So, imagine yellow orbs, things that are bright, golden, you know what I'm saying? In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. You don't want to be around folks like that. I don't care who it is. It could be your husband, your child, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle. I don't care who it is. Cousins. Don't allow anyone to drain your energy. Also indulge in workshops and classes that focus on empowerment, which will help you open and harmonize your solar plexus area, your chakras. So that's for the 22nd. And that's very important for the 21st. That incoming energy that's coming in tomorrow, that's definitely important for tomorrow's focus. So please take time to try to clear and balance. If you just want to dance silly by yourself, do it. Like, it will help so much. And then the fourth card, this card came out for the 22nd, and it says authority. And it looks, like, this blockage, like I'm not allowing anything past me. And, it's also another black card. So it's definitely, in that, the same energy of having to do with the ruling of our chakras. So I am going to read this card to see just exactly what the message is here. Because authority, to me, I've always seen it as something outside of myself, something that's trying to control me. But I think also this card could represent a releasing of control over you, a releasing and learning how to have authority and control over your own self and what you do. So let's see. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool. And in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills. Being grounded, which I think is very important right now. We must be grounded, and so that when these energies come through, we're not picking up on some of the new awakened collective who may be a little agitated or frustrated about things in life. Sometimes it's good for those things to come up so you can heal them and work on them, but it's also not good to just sit in them and do nothing about it. So you can learn to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions, which is something all of us need. Like, no one is exempt from that. Maybe the monks. But other than that, I don't think any of us are exempt from learning that lesson. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is the time when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. Right on time for after that solar flash. You see what I'm saying? The next day, the 22nd, which is 2 2s, which equals 4, that foundation, creating that balance in your life, very important right now. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. So that means move. It's go time now. After that flash hits, it's go time. It's time for you to get up and do, act, be what you're supposed to be. It's like, when you see people in the military and they, yes, sir, and they're going out on their mission, it's time to do that. It's time to act. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. So definitely, and the tarot card normally is the Emperor for this one. So it's like drop into your heart space, find the wisdom, and move forward. That's the message I get here. You know what I'm saying? It's time to have that, like I said, have that control and that willpower to move forward. Like, start moving, move. Like, don't sit still. If you have an idea or something that comes across your mind, don't wait until your ego mind tells you, no, don't do that because of this and that. No, you move forward and get into that energy and start moving into that energy that will propel you forward for 2021, because all of us have a mission. Whether you know it or not, all of us have a mission. We all have work to do. You know what I'm saying? No one is exempt from that. Even little kids. We all come here with a purpose and a mission. And it's time to move forward in that so that humanity itself can wake up and we can all start taking a little more control over our lives and getting this government control out of our lives, people who control us out of our lives. We need to move forward with what skill sets and gifts and visions that we have, not only for ourselves and our families, but for the collective overall humanity, right? So I hope this reading helps. This is for the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. I might come on tomorrow and do another reading with another set of cards, but I really appreciate you taking the time to sit and listen. And I would say take time to do what makes your soul happy. I want to give a big shout out to Shaman Destiny for gifting me this beautiful Ma'at statuette. It's so beautiful, and I just have to show it off because I really love it so much. So I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season. Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste.